Hello everyone, once again welcome back to another episode of the channel Wealthy Health. If you really want to eat some sugar, let's say a donut or a cookie or whatever, the best time to eat that sugar so that you can have the maximum dopamine from it, the maximum pleasure, and the less impact on your body is going to be after a meal as a dessert. So you want to always avoid eating sugar on an empty stomach and always avoid eating sugar in the morning. Your breakfast should be something very savory. Okay, so in the morning, like nothing sweet. So keep those like the chocolates or the donuts or some chocolate cake for dessert after the lunch. Because if you have them in the morning, so what's happening into your body? See, as you digest that sugar and those carbs, they actually turn into the glucose molecules, and those they actually arrive into our bloodstream very really quickly, and then that causes a glucose spike as the blood sugar spike. And then about 90 minutes later, actually your glucose levels are going to drop, and then you're going to feel a crash. And now it's like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. and all of a sudden you feel more cravings for something sweet food you like. And like, I need a cookie or I need a chocolate, I need some snack, and then you have it and then you have a spike again. See, and then all the day you will be on a roller coaster where you feel addicted to sugar, because your brain, when you're experiencing a glucose spike or a crash after the spike, the craving center in your brain actually activates, and it says, Sam, have a cookie, have a chocolate. See, and you want to avoid that because you cannot fight your craving center in your brain. So that scent is very powerful, and it is linked to the evolutionary responses that we have to lower the blood sugar. So if you want to avoid that from happening, you need to avoid that from happening. This circumstance, you need to avoid that from happening. The way you can do it is to have a sugar after the meal. As I said, you can have the sugar after a meal as a dessert, but not never on an empty stomach, or never as a snack, and never for the breakfast. So, or if you really need a snack, you just want it, you're in a great need for a sugar snack, the sugar snack, what you do is another hack, and I call it like putting a clothing on your carbs. So what does that actually mean? First of all, carbs are of two types. It is like two types of food. Like one is starches. So that is like bread, the pasta, the rice, potatoes, oats. And the other one is sugars, like anything that tastes from sweet, from a banana or to a chocolate cake. See, those are all carbs. So when actually they are on their own, for example, we're having a slice of cake on its own, or a bowl of pasta on its own, the carbs, it breaks down to our glucose molecules. So those naked carbs, very quickly they end up in a lot of glucose in our bloodstream. Therefore it causes a glucose spike. So what you want to do is instead is putting some clothing on your carbs, and the clothing are as like proteins or fats or fiber. So you can have them before or with them. Basically, you can have along with the sweet or the sugar you're having. You can basically have it like before the sugar or along with the sugar intake. Like for example, you can have a Greek yogurt with a chocolate cake, or with a ball of pasta you can add some chicken or some cheese or some spinach. So these all add up to the proteins or the cheese or the fat or the fiber part. So that helps you, so that you can have that along with the sugar intake, or before the sugar intake. So you should never eat your carbs naked, so that they don't cause a big glucose spike. Always put a clothing for your carbs. So because when you put that clothing on your carbs, actually the digestion, it becomes very slower. it happens more slowly than we're having the sugar alone or the sugar snack alone. When we have a protein or a fats or the fiber along with it, the digestion, it eventually it becomes slow. So you're still eating the carbs that you love, and with with a less impact on your glucose level. You still can have your the snacks you love the most, but that doesn't make much impact on the glucose level because you're adding in another like a protein or a fat. You're clothing your carbs with another protein or a fat or a fiber. So, and this is just one of the hacks which I'm saying. Actually, this is one of the hack out of different. There are different hacks, and this is one of the hack which you can try it on, and you can help eat any kind of sugar stuff you love, and but the consequences will be very fewer on on both our physical and as well as our mental health. This is something very important because sugar is something which is very which is very one of a dangerous ingredient in our daily routine. So we actually say to avoid, try to avoid the sugar completely. I know it is very difficult. So this is one of the hack which helps those kind of people who cannot, avoid the sugar completely. I know it's very difficult. So those who want to have sugar or a sugar snack as a part of your routine, you can have it in this way. Please do put a clothing on your carbs and try to have after a meal or after a lunch as a dessert. So that won't have much consequences on your health, or along with the sugar snack, as I have told, like with the chocolate. With a chocolate cake, you can have some Greek yogurt, or with pastas or something like that, you can add some chicken, cheese, or something like that, which is a protein, and then fats, all you can add to it. So it doesn't make much impact on your glucose level. It doesn't make a spike into your body. So I hope this video is something which is very important and which is very useful for everyone. So please do share this video with all your friends and family. Because this is something, this craving is something which every one of us, even me too, even I too have a craving for the sugar, to have some chocolates. I do love having chocolates. So, but I prefer always taking a chocolate or something after a lunch. Basically, I do that because I do like having chocolate cakes, all these type of sugar, not every kind of sugar snacks, but something like chocolate cake, chocolates, donuts. I do all love that. So this is a very good way to have all these kind of sugars in your life. So I hope this video is something useful for you. So please do please do subscribe my channel. Please do like it and share with all your friends and families. Till I come up with a new video, everyone take care and bye bye, and please do have a healthy life.